This is a 1975 Chevy Elcamino. Previous owner had stated that it came out of Arizona, which explains why it's so solid. Its floors, frame, and inside of the cab and body, everywhere I've seen on it is rust-free. Has some surface rust in spots, but no rust damage or prior patches that I can tell. Very solid Elcamino. It's got 98,550 miles on the odometer, believed to be original. It's powered by its numbers matching 350 V8 engine. Does have a 2-barrel carburetor on it. Factory air conditioning, power steering, and does have power brakes. As far as it does have disc on the front. It's riding on a nice set of 7-inch rally rims. The paint is probably a 15-footer. You get up close, you can see it's got a few dings and stuff in it, but just an overall really nice appearance on this super solid Arizona Elcamino. Engine compartment appears to be all original. We didn't do any real detailing when it came in. We washed it off, shined it up a little bit. As far as our hood gaps and stuff, we've got good gaps all the way around on the hood. The back of the hood on the driver's side, that hinge sticks up a little bit. Looks to me like the passenger side one fits really nicely. But that driver's side hood hinge is going to need probably to be, I'm guessing, adjusted or replaced. It just sticks up a little bit on that back corner there. Our grille and our headlight surround chrome is original. The grille's got a lot of Mars and stuff in that. If a guy ever wants to make this a show quality car and redo the car, it's going to need a little interior work and it's going to need a new paint job and a little chrome work. But the body is awesome on the car. And paint for a daily driver or a driver condition car, I'd leave it just the way it is. Our front bumper has a great shine to it. Looks like it needs adjusted, but as far as the bumper chrome itself, looks really nice. As I mentioned before, the grille isn't broke out or anything, but the chrome around the grille is dulled. The paint on the hood all looks good. I don't see any major imperfections on that. We're missing a piece of chrome right down here, and we are missing the emblem under the Elcamino. But with that chrome gone, you can really see just how solid that original car is. Other than that, there's no chips or anything like that except for where this emblem would go. The rest of the paint on the fender is nice. We got a couple chips right here in the door. We got some more back here. Other than that, the door is very presentable. We are missing the glass on the passenger side mirror. Roof paint's fine. I mean, it's, like I said, it's driver quality at best, you know, when it was done, but very presentable. We got a ding here in the back. You can see it there at the right angle. We got a dent there, ding in that chrome. No rust behind the wheel well. I mean, that's super solid. It's got dual exhaust with the little bow ties. Back bumper chrome's decent as well. We do have a couple of these reverse and light housings and stuff. The plastic's cracked on them. Inside the box, got your typical little dings in there, but it's been repainted in white. Factory quarters on it, factory pinch welds there. Just like any other old Arizona car, the heat gets the interior, so the interior was redone as far as the door panels were redone. The corners of the doors are perfect, bottom of the doors are excellent. Also, a dash cap was put on. It looks fine except for at the top by the speaker. On the top there, it's the plastic dash cap is warped and bubbling up. Appears to me it's original color on the car. Looks like the original paint still in the jams. Sorry about that. Carpet looks real decent all the way throughout. Seats have been all recovered. And the seat covers and stuff like that match all the door panels. That was all done very nicely. Dome light cover's coming off a little bit here, but the dome light works. Headliner was all redone and looks great. A lot of that plastic around the windshield and stuff should be replaced. A lot of that is just brittle. They repainted it all, but it's just not it's not the best over there by the windshield area on the top. As we look in the back here, the carpet, back of the seats, like I said, when they upholstered it, they did it in that 1980s theme. Carpet's nice, got the jack, tire iron, all that. It's all nice in behind the seat. The back plastic along the top and along the back, that stuff all really looks good. That ain't brittle and stuff like the windshield plastic. Door shuts real nice. Car's very straight. I mean, it's pretty much a rust-free car, so you haven't had a lot of body work done to it at all. So the only thing a guy needs to do is take out a couple of the dings and paint chips and stuff like that it's got, and a guy could have a really nice car. Same thing on the driver's side, you know, no rust behind the rear wheel. We got a couple little dings under the door handle that I can see looking up and down the sides. Right under the keyhole, about an inch. There's a couple little dents there, but the body looks super straight on this driver's side. All the chrome and stainless all appears to be there, except for the two emblems on that piece on the passenger side. I don't see any chips or anything like that, except for the missing emblem here. The crease dent is like right here by my finger, just a little crease dent up and down. Other than that, body's in great shape. As we look at these window felts, it definitely needs the window felts. They're original and they're pretty much gone here on the driver's side. Those little window fuzzies. Door rubbers themselves, that's in great shape. Very pliable and nice. Corner of the door is great. Bottom of the door is great. Inside here has got the factory welds in there. Car's got 98,552 miles. High on the air conditioning side doesn't work, but medium 1, medium 2, and low all work. I'm sure the air conditioning appears to be complete, but I'm sure it needs to be charged. It's not cold. Heater does work. It's got an aftermarket temp gauge. We're running about 185. Horn does not work. Wipers are working. Gas gauge works. The rest of the oil pressure and engine light temp lights are just lights, except for the temp gauge here. So, horn doesn't work, and the air is not cold. It's got the factory AM radio, Delco. That's not working as well. Transmission seems to shift real good. Also, when I drove it out here, I know the kickdown worked. Is always important on these. If we look at the windshield, it's got just a little bit of chip right there in the windshield. Other than that, it's got the antenna in the windshield. Looks real good. Rear view mirror is very clean. That looks, you can see out of that, and it's nice and tight. Carpet's in real good shape as well. Greg Scott power disc, no pull left or right, has a nice full pedal. Exhaust is nice and quiet too. It's nice and quiet in the car. There's your transmission kick down. Nice easy shift. As far as the front suspension, feels good. The rear end sounds good. Front suspension feels nice and tight, going nice down the road. Kick down works at 60. Just a really nice driving El Camino. It's priced to sell. To be super nice, you'd want to repaint it and do a little work to it. But it's a great looking car just the way it is.